Hello. If you have a natal chart and your ascendant is Taurus, this is the Vedic astrology interpretation of your sign regarding the transit of the sun. The transit of the sun takes place in 13th February 2026. Its influence in its new place will continue up to 15th March 2026. Sun, Mercury, Venus and Mars, all of them were together in a conjunction in January. These are the planets influence you in short term because they move faster across the house in a birth chart. They usually take 1 to 1.5 months to completely move across the house. So they influence in short run. But the other planets like Jupiter, Saturn, North Node and also the South Node take much more time to completely move across the house in a birth chart. As they move slowly, they are responsible for long-term influences. For an example, Saturn usually takes about 2.5 years to completely move across a house in a birth chart. When the Sun transits on 13th February, Mercury, Venus and North Node are already in a conjunction. They were already in a conjunction. So the influence was highly positive for your income and your interaction with others. When the Sun arrives there, a 4-planet conjunction takes place, which is good for your income, social affairs further. Also, it will make you popular among others, and sometimes you may have to act as a leader. But sometimes you might face troubles when you try to do such works. But the Venus and Mercury also supports you in a positive manner in achieving those. In overall, it is a good time for your income and social affairs. The Mercury retrogrades during 26th February to 21st March, reducing its positive influence during that period. Then the Mars arrives there on 23rd February, forming a rare 5-planet conjunction. Mars continues to stay there up to 2nd April. Saturn's influence is both positive and negative here. Venus will be there in the conjunction up to 2nd March. Then the Sun leaves on 15th March, followed by Mars on 2nd April. Finally, Mercury departs on 11th April, leaving North Node there alone. North Node continues to stay there up to 5th December 2026 because its influence it influences role in the long run. North Node's influence is highly positive for your income and also economic gains, also sudden wealth gains or sudden or unexpected wealth gains or economic gains. So it's highly positive. So it is placed in the best place for North Node during this period. So it will continue to stay there up to 5th December 2026. But the aspect of North Node, Sun, Mars is negative for your married life, spouse. While the Venus acts positively up to 2nd March, the other planets, like North Node, Sun and Mars exerts negative influence for your married life, spouse. Even if you are living together without marrying for a long time, living together, such relationships also might affect negatively. The positive influence of the Venus for this matter is only up to 2nd March, because on 2nd March Venus transits. So these planets might accelerate your marriage or close affairs, but then you might experience negative influence for all the matters relevant to your marriage, because even though they are uh, supporting to accelerate your marriage, they will not help you to continue such relationships, or it will create obstacles or negative influences on your partner. Jupiter is also in retrograde state up to 11th March. So you cannot expect Jupiter's positive influence up to 11th March. But then Jupiter supports your income and also your siblings up to 2nd June. Until 11th March, you might experience more negative influence on your siblings. But from 11th March onwards, Jupiter will be able to reduce those negative influences to a great extent. Saturn is not in a position to help you during this entire period. Instead, its influence will be more negative for many aspects of your life. South Node supports for those Taurus Ascendants who are studying at this time, and but creates obstacles for the children of Taurus Ascendants and love affairs of the Taurus Ascendant in the long run, because the South Node is going to stay there for a long time. So this is the common interpretation for the Taurus Ascendants. But there could be some differences when you take your astrology reading based on your own birth chart. That will be more accurate and personalized, because your birth chart reveals the exact positioning of planets, their aspects with each other, then their states at the time of your birth. It is like the screenshot of the sky at the time of your birth, which has displayed your story in the sky. So to get a more accurate and personalized birth chart reading, you have to refer your birth chart to a proficient astrologer. Then also you will get the recommendations for the required remedies to overcome the negative influences which are shown in your birth chart. Your birth chart reveals your destiny, but it's not a fixed destiny, or you are not a pre-programmed robot. If you cannot change your destiny, then there is no point of having astrology consultations. But astrology is there thousands of years, helping people, providing guidance to them to eliminate or change the negative areas shown in their destiny. Because you can change destiny to a great extent in your favor if you have the will to do so. Astrology reading shows your weaknesses as well as your strengths, merits. So you can overcome your weaknesses, strengthen your skills further, and prepare early, plan well, and overcome the obstacles to come ahead in your life as shown in your birth chart. And also get the best use of the positive things to come ahead as shown in your birth chart. You cannot see the obstacles to come ahead in your life. So that's why the astrology provides the light in the darkness by providing you such guidance using the astrology. So the such prediction shows the negative and positive things to come ahead in your life. So that is the way to change the negative parts shown in your destiny and get the maximum of the positive things to come ahead in your life shown in your destiny, and succeed in your life with the help of astrology. Good luck.